this is also a lemon. It is I'll just no.
Just do it. It's fine.
Well, I'll just continue into it because we're still talking about it. I have a few lemons. It's the Creed Brothers intro. Okay, I
Yeah.
hate that
Yes.
so much. Like
Yeah.
it's insane. It's so bad, and I actually don't want to. If it was anyone else, I would not take them serious. I would not.
Yeah.
But because it's the Creed brothers and I know who they are,
Yeah.
because I'm educated and watch NXT, I go, you know what? They'll get it. They're gonna get their song. They'll get their moment. I look past it.
It's
I'm not the casual fan.
yeah.
You are clearly we're not the casual fans. The casual fan is gonna be like, oh, these guys are like weird
Yeah.
and like they're gonna get beat. They're so lucky, but I'm getting a little tense here. It's fortunate that they are so gifted and talented in the ring that you just kind of forget it
Mhm.
unless you're on the topic of theme songs or you hear it of some sorts.
Yeah, because I think I saw someone who put together a thread on Twitter of like some of the better Def Rebel songs, and they definitely have some good ones, but I think the bad ones are so bad. Like there's not really a middle ground. They're either like phenomenal or they're really, really bad. And so it's like the ones that are really, really bad, those ones need to change because, yeah, the Creed Brothers is bad. I hate Alexa Bliss's. I know she's been gone for a while, but like I hate that one. Ew, it's so bad and it makes no sense. Like they need to figure out a better way to make them because it almost seems like because DIY it's whatever, but that one's pretty bad too. Like it sounds so generic and like I don't know. It's like what we said with Austin Theory. Like Austin Theories is pretty bad too. It's just like I don't know. They all kind of seem like they're trying too hard, and it's like they're not okay with just giving someone music, which I think they need to be
Yeah.
better about that too. All of the themes don't need to have words. Music is
No.
fine. Like music is actually better in a lot of cases because it's kind of difficult to find a song with words that fits them, because like why are they going to come out to a song that's like about love or something, you know what I mean? And it's like but you're supposed to
Yeah.
be an ass kicker. Like why are you talking, so I think they should do that more and I just don't know what is going to finally like push them over the edge to do it and listen to the fans. But
It might be the Creed brothers. If we give any more momentum to these Creed brothers because they deserve it, and you
mhm.
hear that every week, we need to start like a revolution on Twitter
Yeah, because
to like
it's
just
so
it's
bad.
so I don't even remember it. I just remember like there's just like weird varsity grunting.
Have you also noticed that they're like really low volume too? Like these
I,
ones it's really
yeah.
low, like you can't hear them. It's the
Now
same
that you
thing.
mention it,
Yeah, it's like that with DIY too. When they came out, I'm like trying to listen. I'm like, who is this? It's like who it is, but it's like you can barely
yeah,
hear the song. And so I think that makes it even worse. Like it's the song is bad, but
agreed.
then you can't even hear it. So
Uh, yeah, I was gonna say something for AEW is my lemon of the week, but
and
I'm so
Richard's right.
revved up on.
They
Yeah,
need
Jim Johnson is the goddamn goat.
Yeah. I know. I think that it's like almost like Def Rebel. They like got their contract. They became like the new ones, and then they're like, all right, let's not really like. Who
It's
cares?
like okay
We don't have to work that hard now. Was we're locked
for
down.
any Game of Thrones Westworld people, the guy who does that score to the to the whole series, Ramin Djawadi, he did Iron Man too. He did the movie score to Iron Man as well. He if he did something like that, I think he could on his first try make a better intro for a wrestler
Oh yeah.
easily. I mean, like there's just some things like that you don't need words like that. If you watch any of that, have you ever seen the Jim Johnston um clips of him describing how he made
I
some theme songs?
Yeah, I've seen one, but it was a while ago, and I don't remember who it was. But yeah, it's like because that's the thing I think that's lacking. It's kind of like what we've been saying. Like when it comes to a wrestler, I feel like I'm not saying it's easy because I couldn't just jump in the booth and like put,
I couldn't either.
you know,
No.
but I feel like it's like similar to, I think, making a movie where you can you understand the vibe, you understand the characters, you understand like what they're trying to portray, and that's how you can apply all of that to a wrestler. Like if someone is supposed to be an ass kicker, okay, well then you want to give them like a hard theme, you know. Or if someone like Tiffany Stratton, she's supposed to just be like pretty and girly and pink and like ah ha ha ha, you know, that's an easy way, like you know what that sounds like. So I just think
Yeah.
it's just too generic. Like I feel like they just didn't know what do these guys do, like how should they come out. It's like it shouldn't be that hard, I feel like.
Tiffany Stratton's NXT theme song was so perfect for her.
Yeah, and then Def Rebel took it and changed it, so yeah.
Def Rebel's like that family member you see at family parties that you just don't want to see, but then end up having like a 20-minute conversation with.
Because you can't leave
That's
the
how I feel
table.
because you can't leave the table.
Mm-hmm.
That's my lemon. I don't even care. I said my AW piece during this segment. I'm so pissed off about entrance themes right now because that's all I do all day.
No,
Like
I
that's what I listen
understand.
to.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, I get myself in that mind where I'm like, all right, like, could I, I'm driving, but like trying to get myself hyped up to like make a sale. And I'm like,
Yeah.
whoop that trick. I'm like, damn right, I'm gonna whoop that trick. Let's go.
Well, and I think
Sell
that
that fish.
um
We came up
I
with something.
I feel like they should also take a hint from like look at CM Punk and how the entire crowd is singing it, or Cody Rhodes, or if you want to just go with music, like I don't particularly love it. I think Seth has had better ones in the past, but Seth's has no words other than burn it down. But like Seth's has no words really, you know, and it's still people love it. And so I'm like, okay, well, there you go. That is a theme that has literally 0 words, basically, and it's identifiable and people like it. So you should be able to use that as like a blueprint.